Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Hey guys, Stephen Unfold from Unfold Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. We're back on XM Binary, and today's date is the 17th of October 2023. I've been updating this account every 24 hours, sort of. I might have missed a few days, but of course, today the account balance is up by $1,130. Started on the 11th of September. That's already last month. Let me take you to the graph that I have prepared to give us some sort of reality of what's happening. I started this account at $32 in September. Now, I'm putting these up. These are tomorrow's rate. That's going to go up, but it's going to go a little bit more as we put these extra amount into it to try and reach the 1500 and activate 8.3% profit margin. But anyway, let's go back and continue our process with XM. Now that's showing in the balance, you can either withdraw this amount if you want to, or part of it. And I'm just going to show you the process of withdrawing if you wanted to withdraw, of course. Now I've clicked the withdraw. Now you can see that $1,130.62 in Bitcoin. Down the bottom here, you can take the whole lot out if you want to, or, and as you can see, I've already preloaded my wallet code that's going to go into it. So it's either that, take the whole lot out, press request, and it will go through, or you can take part of it to whatever you require, especially in the future when your account starts to get into say 10,000s, and if your account was holding say 10,000 and you're taking $1,000 out. Now the 10,000 you don't touch, only the profit. And as you can see, the profit on this one is around about 100. Hold on a sec. I can take out $70 if I wanted to and reinvest $1,200. Then I haven't really diminished the main capital or the principals anyway. It's this area, the profit, that I would recommend if you are going to take anything out, you just take out the profit and reinvest the rest of the amount. More importantly, what I wanted to show you is the compound growth of this account, how you can compound it. This is activated every 24 hours. So as soon as I transfer this now to the reinvestment process, I have to wait another 24 hours before it activates the next lot of profits. But the profit is bigger than what I'm getting today. So let me show you again a little bit of history, how much I have made from yesterday's, when I activated it yesterday to today. Let's go through a little bit of digging. I'm just going through a bit of history. There we go. We made $66 yesterday. So tomorrow we're going to be getting another lot of profit at 6.2%. And if we go back to a chart again, our chart will give us the amount that we're going to be getting. There's the amount we'll be getting tomorrow. So go back here. Now, this is the most important part of this process that I love. Every 24 hours, you come in here, and I do recommend join XM Binary. There'll be a link down the bottom of my video here, and of course, subscribe also to my YouTube video so you can get a lot more of these ideas and apps that I find that's going to be worthy for you to invest in, and that they're quite safe. Now let's continue with our process. We're going to reinvest that whole amount, that account balance, by simply clicking on deposit. Now that's the plan that I'm on now, 6.2. So I'm trying to reach 1,500 so I can activate the 8.3% profit margin. And the ultimate goal is to reach $3,000, of course, to activate the 12% profit margin. Sorry, I keep taking you back. In order to reach the 3,000, which is around about here, I'll be reaching it around about the 28th of this month of October, which is maybe another 12 more days from today to reach that amount. But of course, I will make another video to show you that the circumstances, because once we're going to reach this the 3,000 mark, it activates, of course, the 12% profit margin, which will accelerate then the whole process. Now, sorry, since we're here, we're going to give you a bit of a rundown. But this is what is called compound growth, most commonly known as compound interest. Every day, you noticed the amount gets higher and higher every time you reinvest the whole process. Other mining apps locks you down for, say, a month, 30 days, and they only give you, say, 6%, for example. And that's all you'll be getting. That's an example of the other apps or the other contract mining app. But this particular one with XM is an excellent one where it allows you every 24 hours to compound your profits every day, as you can see. Now, if you have a look at this row here, every day that I reinvest the whole amount, there's a new total. Okay, and that's the beauty. And if you have a look down here, there's the date that I have the graph prepared to see what day that I'm going to be making that sort of money. Now, in around about the 7th of November, I'll be reaching 7th to 8th, I'll be reaching, say, about $10,000 invested. And my daily income is going to be $1,121. I can live off that if I wanted to and just keep reinvesting the 10,000, or I can continue reinvesting the whole lot and continue this process. As you can see on my graph, as it keeps growing and growing, and the balance keeps growing and growing, of course, and appreciate what XM binary is offering us with these opportunities, of course. And as you can see, around about 28th of November, I'll be reaching $100,000 and $10,000 a day payday. Now, that's the exciting part about it. Of course, in the beginning, it's going to drag on slowly because you'll be only on the 6.2 unless you reach your 3,000 straight away and activate the 12%. I hope you understand the graph. But if you need anything, you only got to look for me in Facebook, Stephen R. Ford, and ask me the questions how to manage these opportunities successfully so you don't lose money. And of course, I'm going to show you something else also while you're here. Okay, so that's the graph, so you can see the sort of money you'll be making every day. I suggest once you start, just put a little bit more money every sort of week into it. It speeds up the process, that's all. And of course, you can take the profit out every 24 hours. So let's go back to the XM. Now I'm going to show you something else before we do that reinvestment. Let me show you here. Go to security, and if you have one already in the account, I suggest, these are my suggestions, disable the IP address change sensitivity, and disable also the browser change. Now the reason being, I've had accounts where I had to reinvest the same amount of the last investment I make because this area has picked up that I have logged into the account probably with a different computer or different IP address. Now, you don't want that. And the only way to reactivate your account is to reinvest the original amount that you started the account with, or the last amount. Now, some people don't have that sort of amount. Say, for example, I had this on the Paranomic. That's the highest security rating, meaning XM will notice you when you log in on a different computer and a different IP address. And they will lock your account down until you can prove that it is you who make these transactions. And that means, and if you're, let me go back to chart. And if I was going to reinvest that whole amount tonight, that already shows in the account. Hold on, let me take you back to that. If I reinvest that whole amount again tonight, 1,130, and this IP address conflict is activated automatically by the computer. It's their system. They set it up to protect you. It's not to stop you accessing your money. It's to stop other people from other places accessing your account. Okay, that's all there is. Now, I have learned to overcome this process, these two, IP address and browser change, by making sure now you activate the two-factor authentication process. As long as you activate this, you should be pretty good. Okay, if you don't know how to use this, go and search on YouTube how to set your two-factor authentication with Google. And all you do every time now that you log in, you got your password, you got your ID, and of course this code which goes to your phone that you must put in here before you can access your account, and the same that you got to use when you're withdrawing money. So there is a safety factor, and that's my recommendation, to disable these two at the top and make sure you activate the two-factor authentication process. I hope I have made that clear to you, because you don't want to get caught with computers recognizing you've been logging in at different computers and different IP address, which causes a little bit of a problem for the company, because they don't know if it's really you or not. That's the whole reason. But like I said, you can overcome all that by making sure you have a two-factor authentication activated. Okay, let's go back and continue our process. Now I'm going to go through this process of reinvesting everything I have for the next 24 hours. So this time tomorrow, I come back on the computer and do the same thing again as I grow my investments. So this part of invest. Oh, here we go. The last deposit was 1,064.62, and the new balance today is, including the profit, of course, has been added on. Okay, it's all self-explanatory. Let's go through it with the reinvestment process. Click on deposit, come down here, scroll down. Now these two, make sure you click on the spend from account. As soon as you activate that, you'll see it's showing up here in your Bitcoin that you have this much in your Bitcoin. You're going to reinvest the whole lot unless you have taken some money out. Let's withdraw some money, and you are reinvesting now the balance. But I'm not taking any money out. I'm just reinvesting a whole lot for the next 24 hours. Once you have done that, click spend, and it's easy to reinvest everything that you have for the next 24 hours to grow your income. Press process, and the magic has been done. The deposit has been successfully saved for the next 24 hours. And of course, this time tomorrow, I'll come back and check through the process and just repeat the process over and over again. Okay, so we got $1,130 there. If we go to our graph, okay, 1,000, then tomorrow's new income, $1,200. If you continue this process of just reinvesting your balance every day, the whole lot, you will accelerate your income. Here's your income total here on the right. And if you look at it closely, every day you're going to accelerate your income. This is based now on this amount, 1,103 that I already got in my. But I only started this account with $32, I think it was. Oh yeah, 32. I'm just showing you this. Don't take any notice of that, because that I reactivated this account once it reached 500. I changed the data to suit the day. So if you had this amount XM now, each day from here on will grow into this new balance, as long as you go through that process I just showed you. Reinvest a whole lot. Now, appreciate these numbers. Every day it grows. Your new income every day, it's starting to grow. Okay, you can reach your 3,000 here, and you'll be collecting $322 every day. This is US also. If you like to make lots more, then you just reinvest a whole lot to get a higher daily income. And have a look at the bigger the amount. Of course, if you reach 10,000, you'll be making $1,121 every day. That's more than you can work for at any place. Trust me. This is daily income now. They're not weekly income. They're not monthly income. These are daily income once you start to reach these big and high numbers. So you can really appreciate then growing your investment, especially with XM's unique profit compounding process. And that's the one I just showed you how I reinvest a whole lot. Now, continue looking down through the chart here and notice how big the numbers are getting. Okay, now by 1st of December, look at the amount of money. If I continue this process, my total income with this app will be $141,913.55. and I'd be collecting $15,205 a day. Now that's crazy income. And I tell you what, this app is providing that for us. Oh my God. And if you haven't joined, I do encourage you to join and find some money and start. I started this account, like I showed you, with only $32. Okay, just start with whatever money you have. And to do that, firstly, you got to open up a cryptocurrency exchange account. And I should have Binance down the bottom of this video also. Join that, and that's the exchange that you transfer some money from your bank to this Binance, which is a cryptocurrency bank. Then you transfer your cryptocurrency into this system called XM binary. It's pretty easy, but if you don't know how to do it, you all you got to do is find me on Facebook or TikTok and ask me the questions to help you set your account up. Because once you're set up, the rest takes over. The only thing you got to do is come in every day and do that process of reinvesting everything you have and to grow your, say, $32. And as you can see, mine was already started on the 11th, $32. But I have been putting a little bit of extra whenever I have extra money that comes into my hand to fast track the process. But now I've got my new account. It's going to show up tomorrow, $1,200. And my daily income at this point is about $70. Now I can live off that, $70 a day, which is quite a lot if you add up 7 days a week, because this is a 7-day-a-week process. It never sleeps. So this is another exciting part about it, that you are making money while you're sleeping, and it's a beautiful process. Oh my God, I look at it now, it's like just printing money, especially when you look down the side here and see how much your balance would be growing. And, appreciate it. If you have a look at it, another 12 days, according to this chart, I will reach my $3,000 and activate the 12%. Now, I can speed that up by putting a bit more money into it. So any spare money that I have coming from somewhere else, I'll put into here. And this time frame might be faster than what it shows here. It might not be 12 days. So depending now how much more money I can find and pump into the system to speed up my process to reach the 3,000 and activate the 12% profit margin. I'm trying to reach 1,500 at this point, so I can activate the 8.3% because I'm still on 6.2% profit margin. But anyway, I hope I've given you a little bit of an idea how to use this great opportunity with XM binary, how to really accelerate your daily income. And it's activated every 24 hours. And as you saw how I gone through the process a moment ago, how to activate your 24-hour profit. So let me show you something extra. Now that is, as I said, it's in the system now for the next 24 hours, and I collect my profit tomorrow at this time. Let me show you something exciting. This is really looking into the future now. As you can appreciate, 1st of December, I'll be up to, say, 141,000 US, $913 in the balance, with an daily income of $15,205. But wait there, I'm going to show you something quite exciting. Once I reach 50,000, where's the 50,000 mark? There we go, 50,000 on the 22nd. On the 22nd of November, I probably reach 50,000. Okay, so let's concentrate on that number. I'm going to shift my chart higher. There we go, 50,000, around about 19th, 20th, approximately around about those times. Now have a look here. This is crazy, I'm telling you. Okay, once I reach around about $50,000, look at the income I'll be getting daily. And what I wanted you to see was the bigger numbers down the bottom. 100,000, 11,000 a day income. And of course, reach 300,000, 32,000 a day, 540,000 on the 9th, around about the 9th, 10th of December. Look at the income, 57,000 US dollars, 877 in a day. And the next day, of course, look at the amount of money. It just accelerates through what it's called compound growth. And most excitingly, reaching your first billion around about the 15th of December 2023. And look at the income. These are daily incomes that you're going to be collecting as your balance continues to grow exponentially with compound growth, compound interest, if you wish. Now, it's not going to be perfectly at these dates, but these dates give you evidence. If you continue the process, it's amazing how fast compound growth helps you get you to great, absolutely great income in the future. I hope you can appreciate that. And you can probably reach your million. But depending also on how much you start. I've already showed you. I already started with $32, I think it was. $32 a month ago. Okay, but if you start with $1,000, $3,000, look at that in this respect. Start with $3,000, so straight away you activate the 12%. You miss all these other smaller profit margin, the 6.2 and 8.3, and go straight away to 12%. That's the maximum XM binary is offering at this point of time, 12%. But it's a pretty good system. 12%, you can't go wrong. And if you use $3,000, you will only accelerate your income. If you use $5,000, look at the income you'll be getting daily. One of the other aspects is if you like living off $552 every day, you just got to reinvest that amount. You don't have to put any more money into it if you're happy with that amount. But if you know how the system works, why would you want to stop there when the system is paying out a huge amount of money? You take out just enough to buy whatever food or whatever new car you want and put everything back in to speed up the growth of your income. Now, appreciate the fact when you reach up these bigger numbers, why would you want to stop? Why would you want to stop and just live off 6,000 when the system's saying, hey, just reinvest, take $700 out and, buy your shopping or whatever and throw everything back in and really reach some large number for yourself and your family. Buy a new home. I wouldn't waste your time buying new cars. That's just a waste of money. And build these numbers up so you can really, really appreciate it. Buying a home. And the only other thing you must do also is make sure you pay your tithe. That's donation to your church. 10% of all your income to the church, and make sure you pay your taxes. So the other thing that you need to bear in mind when you get into higher income is to pay your taxes. Don't avoid taxes, otherwise the taxman will come after you, and that's not going to be any good. Some of the way to minimize your taxes is to don't run these things in your name. Operate it under a business name or a family trust. And that way you pay less tax. Those are some of Stephen R. Ford's idea for you to help you grow your future income. This is creating income for the future, not creating fortune for the future. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble on, and I hope you can understand what I'm trying to show you so you can get on to this huge sharing of great fortunes and wealth in our lifetime. Take advantage of it because cryptocurrency is here to stay, and it's helping people reach great income. I am certainly heading that way. Like you have seen, I've already started a month ago and already extraordinary sort of results already sort of accumulating. But anyway, this is Stephen R. Ford from My Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. We love you. God loves you. Stay right away from scams, and we'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.